Did you know that Skechers are now making football boots?
Not only that, some of the game's top ballers like Harry Kane and Alexander Zinchenko are now wearing them. But does that mean that the boots are any good?
Today I'm here in London with the new Diamond Ice Pack to walk you through the two different models and to give you my take on whether you should consider these for your matchday bag.
Before I do though, join our SOCCER.COM family by hitting subscribe and turning on notifications so that you're first to know about all of the latest soccer cleats and gear.
So first up you have the SKX1, which is built for ball control.
This is the one that Harry Kane wears. It's made with a grippy synthetic upper which is designed to help your touch on the ball and the accuracy of your passing and striking.
And then you have the Razor boot, which is a lighter option built more for speed and agility.
This is the one you'll see players like Zinchenko and Anthony Elanga rocking in the Premier League. It's made from a slightly thinner and softer synthetic material and has a more rigid outsole.
As you might expect from a sneaker brand renowned for comfort, both of these football boots are really well fitting.
In terms of sizing, they do run true to size, with the SKX featuring quite a lot of volume in the toe area, whereas the Razor uses a shallower toe and overall more low profile design. They both have a nice compression knitted ankle and lacing section that hugs your foot and seamlessly transitions into the rest of the upper, so that you get this really clean, zero distractions fit that really hugs your foot in all the right areas. Compared to other semi-knit options, and there are a lot of options out there these days, I'd say it's good but maybe doesn't quite offer as much compression around the ankle as boots like the Puma Future or Nike Superfly. Both boots use a low-cut ankle, which I prefer, but the SKX rises up the heel slightly into a kind of exaggerated knitted pull tab, which is helpful when you're putting on the boots, but apart from that, it seems like a slightly unnecessary addition. You don't really notice it on foot, so it's not a massive deal, but for me, it just kind of ruins the look a little bit.
Super impressed with the upper on this Razor, really soft and with some nice give in it. It kind of reminds me of the old Nike Mercurial 10.
It's thin and has some nice give in it, which makes for a surprisingly comfortable fit and a true barefoot feeling on contact with the ball. The SKX is different again, with the upper to me feeling a little bit more rigid and plasticky. I like the idea of these wavy ridges across the toe area helping to add grip when you control the ball, but I just wish it was a little bit softer and more forgiving. Out of the two, I'd say that the Razor offers a better overall touch on the ball, but they're both acceptably thin and malleable straight out of the box.
Moving on to the traction now, let's talk about these shiny new outsoles.
Both boots have lightweight performance outsoles, although the Razor seems slightly more rigid in the heel section, which makes it feel a little bit more snappy underfoot. Again, comparisons can be made to an earlier Mercurial type outsole here, which is definitely not a bad thing. The SKX on the other hand is maybe a more forgiving ride underfoot with its more flexible outsole, but both offer a good amount of traction in the FG models, and to top it off, in this Diamond Ice Pack colorway, they just look really cool with this shiny, pearlized finish.
Now it's time to talk about the all-important weight factor.
Although the SKX is considered more of a control cleat, it's no slouch in the weight stakes either, clocking in at 7.8 ounces or 220 grams. To give you some perspective, that's the same weight as the Puma Future and lighter than the Copa Pure 2. In comparison, the Razor is quite a bit lighter, and actually lighter than most other boots on the market right now. It tips the scales at a feather light 6.5 ounces or 185 grams, which is lighter than boots like the Nike Mercurial Superfly and Adidas Crazy Fast Elite.
So we've talked about the new tech and the performance, now it's time to talk about the all-important price tag.
Both boots cost $225, which is quite a bit less than other elite level boots in the same category. Personally, considering the high level of execution, performance materials, and overall comfort of both boots, I think this is a bargain, and yet another reason to take a second look at the new kid on the block.
So those are the two new Skechers boots, a surprise entry to the football world for many, but not really a surprise that they're already making really impressive boots.
Considering that this is the first effort for Skechers in the football boot world, I'm really impressed. Particularly with the Razor model. It's on par with some of the most top performing speed cleats in the game, the fit is incredibly comfortable, and the upper is super soft and stretchy. If I had to choose one of these, I'd go with the Razor, but they're both seriously top level boots.
But what do you think of these new boots? Let me know in the comments section below. Like and subscribe to the channel if you enjoyed the review. And if you want to shop a pair of these boots, you can check them out now at SOCCER.COM. I'm Sam, and I'll see you in the next video.